Hey guys, LEGOBrickFan Productions here. Oh wow, I always screw up on this intro. Whatever. And we're back. This is LEGOBrickFan Productions here with BrickTalk number 61. I'm sorry, I was going to start it, but I got to do some animatings. And speaking of animatings, it's not gonna be done. Sorry guys. There's a okay. I'm 3/4 done. I'll say that, but I always forget to meet it. Yeah, sorry about other people who are writing in the comments, but. Yeah, so the problem is, though, I'm going away next week, so I really wanted to finish it by tomorrow, because then I'm not going to be able to finish it for at least a week and a half after that, and I'm busy after that, which is quite unfortunate, because I'm, like, very close to being done, but I'm just not close enough to that I can do it for a day. I worked on part of the music, sort of, but, I mean, I only got, like, one thing done, and I mean, I have plenty of stock music I can use, but I didn't look through that yet. But yeah, it's getting close. And I keep throwing out dates, and they never actually mean anything. So, and I can't say August 1st. It won't work. But definitely by the end of the summer. And I've said definitely before, so you're not gonna believe me anyway. But trust me, it will definitely be done by the end of the summer. I hope. Oh yeah, by the end of the summer it should be way done, because I'm free during a lot of August just of assignments that won't take that long really, or won't consume that much of my time. But I'm going away for the next week, and I'm busy after that. However, the week afterwards, I believe that I'm not doing anything. So, well, I am doing stuff, but it's on the weekends, so then I can do the stuff in the middle, which I'm really liking how it's turning out. By the way, guys, just so you know, it's not like I've been working on it like with all of my effort for 1 year. Like that's not. Don't be expecting that. It's not that. It's like I said this in an Instagram post, but like I sort of pushed it aside to do other videos, like the video games, which you may have seen. I've only gotten to 2 levels. I've said this in my Instagram post, but I would rather post stop motions and do video game walkthroughs. It's weird to say that, because all the stop motion people are probably gonna be like, "Oh, when I say that I want to become a stop motion channel rather than the other things," people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, good luck with that. You post one every year." But yeah, it wouldn't be that spaced out. And as a matter of fact, if I finish this first one up, which it's almost wrapped up, by hopefully by August, I got to think of a day that'll work. Because Independence Day is a great one, but I can't make it by then, unless not even if I stayed up all night working on it, which I can't, because I have to get sleep for the activities I'm doing next week. So I apologize about that. I apologize for that. And I know all of you are like, yeah, screw this. But yes, so just so you know, though, it's not like it has taken me a year, but it hasn't been. It's been sort of inconsistent. Like I said, I pushed it aside to do videos like video game walkthroughs. But here's the thing, and I also said this on my Instagram post, but I like saying this. So there are hundreds, possibly thousands of other channels who are doing who already did. I'm just using Jurassic World as an example, because I play the Lego video games. I know there's probably millions of gamer YouTubers, but just people who do the Lego ones, it's probably thousands actually. So whatever, though, out of the thousands of channels that do like Lego Jurassic World walkthrough, which I'm one of, there's not any other channels doing The Dark Knight Comes Back or exactly what I'm doing. There are plenty of other Lego Batman stop motion channels, but yeah, so that's it's unique, and I like it more since I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to do more stop motions. And so what I was gonna say before, don't get your hopes up, because none of you are gonna believe me. Which, by the way, I do have to start picking up the pace here, so people do believe dates when I actually say them. So yeah, because I was busy with school and stuff, especially like the end of school. You have a lot of tests and whatnot, examinations. So yeah, that's why I didn't. So the beginning half of June, or the beginning 2/3 of June, I had like the last few days of June to work on it. Last yeah, really only a few days of June to work on it, and then I was stuck with like what 3 days. Um, but I apologize. So also, this has sort of been, but it's not the major problem, but it's sort of a cause of it. Pinnacle Studio 16 Ultimate, which I am using. I'm not gonna not recommend it because it's funny because whenever someone gets angry at a software that is really good, like in general, besides like when you have something that's really good, I'm talking about software, but when you have something that's really, or programs or whatever, when you have something that's really good, that like I'm talking about for video editing, something like that, and then you have one little thing that can be really annoying. Someone can go make a review. Do not buy this. Don't. It's like with that. That's really with any product. Because like if you go, I don't know. I was looking at stuff on Amazon because Amazon's like the best. Yeah. But if you like look around in reviews, like they'll be like all great reviews, like great product, definitely worth your money. And then one person's like, do not buy this, and it's got like 1 star. And it's probably because they got annoyed at something. So basically, what's happening is I actually have no idea what is causing it because nothing has. I mean, I'm not very good at looking up stuff, but nothing I've looked up, searched up with has helped me. I've downloaded all the patches and stuff, but I actually got a newer version, so that's good too. But I'm gonna finish the Dark Knight Comes Back 1 and then install the new version because I already accidentally did that with Audacity because I went to my friend Ian's house and did some of the lines there because we were working on it because it was like, yeah, so we were working on it. We did some of the music sort of because he's got GarageBand, which is a lot more helpful than actually nothing. Microsoft gives you nothing. Actually, they might, but I don't know. I don't have it. But anyway, so we downloaded it there, and then I went to go open and I had all the files. I made sure to get all the files from his thing over to my thing, his computer over to my computer. And so I opened it and it's like, oh, this is in a newer version of, I'm like, what, a newer version? And so I go look up and it's like, oh yeah, that's the 2.1.0 out. And it was like March 29th, 2015. So I was like, oh, great. So I just downloaded the new one. It says, you might want to back up your stuff. So I backed it up and I opened it and I haven't had any, I've only opened one of the things which I was animating for. And I'm like, I don't think anyone does this, but I mean, I think like everyone does this, but whatever. It's just weird because I'm doing it not like insequentially. Is that it? Non-chronologically. I don't know, something like that. I'm not doing it in order at all, but that's how like everything's done. Although it would make a bit more sense. Well, no, not really, because if you have two things in the same location, it's kind of a pain to go there and go back, which I'll probably end up doing anyway. Oh, and by the way, guys, one of the reasons why, and you guys wouldn't know this, but it may take me so long to record lines because I don't. Just drop my Sharpie. It's because I didn't write a script for the first one because, I was thinking like, oh, it's a waste of time and like it restricts me to what I say because I'm like, I don't want to have to write down this one idea because I always have new ideas. But what ends up happening is like I'll be sitting there and it'll take me an hour to do like 1 minute because I have to think of all the lines like right as I go along. I record a line and I'll think of like, oh, what happens next. And that's not bad. It just is, it just would take less time with the script. I'm not saying that it's going to be like completely random and out of place. It should be pretty decent. I don't know. I sort of have a high standard, like just for watching stop motions in general, I guess, because I've seen some not very good stop motions and like in the comments people will go like, great, like awesome. And I'm like, well, okay, but so anyway, I'm probably not going to be completely satisfied. Like I said, I have a really high standard, but it's just some things you can't fix everything, but yeah. Also, my friend he was being really cynical about it, but I guess that's how I am with all movies. This isn't a movie, by the way. He was just being like, you don't answer all these questions, and like, yeah, I'll develop that in later episodes. Because by the way, there are going to be more episodes, and I don't know if I ended up saying this, but however, whatever. If I do, when I post the first one, no matter, I think, because my friend Ian said he wanted to write the script for the second one, which I was like, okay, I wanted to do it. It's like it's my. Oh, actually, because I was thinking of the intro, and it says a series by LEGOBrickFan Productions. We're like, no, never mind. I don't have to change that if he writes one. But I probably will change like a lot of stuff because I have a high standard for like quality, like not meaning that I do the high standard. It's weird, but like I mean like if that's why I don't really let him do the animating. Like actually, I think I would have, but we don't really have like because he'll animate something and I'll probably be like no because I only like what my vision is for things, so whatever. But yeah, so I'm stubborn with a lot of stuff. So that's why I don't want him writing script and I'm going to go in and change everything. But I have to give him a general idea of what's going to happen, and he'll write the script. And it's funny because I've watched it so many times, certain clips, and so I was like, oh my gosh, I can put all these scenes together now. Because what I would do is each time I did a scene, like for whatever, like not for in the beginning, none of the scenes I did were right next to each other, sequentially. So I just put them all in separate things. But now I've got 4 of those scenes on one, and I'm about to bridge like a lot more together. And yeah, so 3.5 quarters done, which is a line from the thing. Not 3.5 quarters, probably three quarters. Not 3.5. Which yeah, I know that's incorrect, but so oh yeah, also for the BTS, I think we might do a commentary. Plus the BTS stuff we've done. When I say we, I mean Ian and I, even though a lot of it's just me, but because in the beginning I was like, yo, I can record all this stuff for my BTS, but then it's just I was like, no, I don't I don't feel like it. Just I'm just gonna do this and leave it. Oh, I actually have news to talk about, but I like talking about this more because it's yeah. So not July 4th, not tomorrow, which I've said for every single thing that's come up on. But yeah, did I even ever say it? I always bridge off. Okay, I'm just gonna say it now. When I was going on about Ian writing the script for the second one, the goal for the second one is Halloween. So that should that's a good goal. 2 months is pretty reasonable. I know some people on YouTube can do stop motions in 2 weeks, but I don't work that quickly. So I'm kidding. I'm not actually no, I'm not kidding. But I don't work that quickly. But yes, people can do that amazingly. I don't know. I just don't work that quickly. I guess. I don't know. I guess it's more tedious the way I do it. So, but yeah, and they're still like they're pretty good stop motions too, like, very good stop motions. It's just I don't know how. Then again, I don't want to like. It was funny because I was watching Forest Fire's commentaries today. that's like my friend was like, oh, we should do one. I'm like, yeah, it's actually cool. But the problem I have with them is that you usually end up talking about something like you're reminded of something from a scene, but you'll go on about it while other scenes are happening, and then you'll stop paying attention. So they're hard to do unless you pause it whenever you want to say something, which I probably will do, because then otherwise you're not paying attention. Like the people doing the commentary aren't paying attention to what's happening. But I don't know that it would have that much to say. So yeah. And okay, what else do I say about The Dark Knight Comes Back? So yeah, it's close to being done. Much closer than when I started, I can tell you that. But yeah, and if you yeah, it has been a year since I announced I would do it. I actually came up with the idea in last May. I was talking about it to some YouTubers, and they thought it was funny, so I was like, sure. I talked about it in BrickTalk 9. That's how old it is. That was the idea, though. I think I started actually doing it in August. I said I was going to do it in July. Hi, Funny Bricks. Oh, yeah, I was animating the scene with your guard, which you probably forgot about because it was like most likely what was in December. Yep, so that's 8 months ago. So, yeah, you probably forgot about that. But I actually like the way it turned out, so I'm happy about that. So, yeah, how many people are watching this? Probably not that many. Oh, 6. That's a lot of people. I guess TDKCB is cool-ish. It's not that cool. Oh, look, I misspelled 60. That's annoying. Let me refix that, whatever. But anyway, I don't think you guys will be disappointed, but like I said, because my friend Ian was like, yo, everyone's going to be so disappointed because they're going to be like, wow, this took you a year to make. But, yeah. Why are you sad, Funny Bricks? Oh, let me in. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like talking about The Dark Knight Comes Back. yeah, so it's unfortunate, but I trust me, guys. I've been working really hard. I just guess I couldn't do it by that deadline, because other things always come up in the end. But and the problem with that is it won't just be like, oh no, I'm sorry, I won't be able to get up today. But it'll maybe like a couple days later because I'm gonna be gone. So that means on top of actually being gone, so I will be able to get no work done after this missed deadline, and that's the problem. So for a week after this deadline, and then I'll get back and I'll be busy probably every day. But yeah, I'll work on it when I can, which is like all my free time. I'll be working on it. I mean, because it's that important to me. Because with YouTube I always like mix up my priorities in my opinion. Because right now I'm in the Dark Knight Comes Back mode. It's like no one likes gaming. Actually, no one really likes it. Yeah, I know. To DK, I don't know. But yeah, so it's been way too long. That's the point. And yeah, sorry, but yeah. So I guess you'll just have to see when it comes out, because no one's gonna trust me when I say it's gonna come out by the end of the summer, even though it actually is. Oops. But it definitely will be done by then. Hashtag, yeah. So yeah, that's cool. You won't be disappointed, but like I said, um, it's not like a year's worth of working extremely hard. If I did that, I'd probably be a lot longer. And I don't know I think it's gonna be hopefully 10 minutes, but it's probably gonna be slightly less than 10. I have no idea how long it's gonna be. But yeah. Because I think my original goal was like, I don't know, it was November, but I never put that video out though. I was gonna do an update saying it'd be done by November, and then I said it was gonna be done by Christmas, I think, and then I said it was gonna be done by April Fools, and then I said it was gonna be done by July 4th. I know it's been a year, but it's been so long. But yeah, like I said, the goal for the second one is to that's not a goal. Is the second one is Halloween, so hopefully that'll reinstall people's hope. And after that, I'm sure the third one will probably be, I don't know, maybe February, January. How long is it? Probably 8 to 10 minutes. But it's not because I haven't. Like I said, guys, I've been like, okay, let's go on my channel here actually and see how much time I've wasted on other videos. Because here it is. Okay, let's look at my videos. See, I've been doing all this video game crap. It's been through like the whole last year actually that I've done it. This is video games. This is all video games, and BrickTalk doesn't waste time though. It's like 30 minutes or an hour. Reviews are cool. But they don't get that many views, even though I like them a lot more. So yeah, I'm probably stopping the gaming crap. I just got obsessed with it, and it's funny because I said after Batman, it's been so long I've been singing this stupid song so I can ponder. Oh my god, Five Nights at Freddy's. It's funny because I was playing it recently. Oh, I'm brought that up because there are song lyrics in the description, by the way. But it should be about 10 minutes, so it's not that short. It's not too long, but it's decent quality too. Then again, it is my like first major-ish stop motion. But yeah, because I go to do things and then it takes a lot longer than I estimated, which is why it's yeah. So anyway, though, what was I gonna say? So yeah, my goal for the second one is Halloween, because I think I'm gonna have 2 people working on it, like including myself, but that should go faster, as long as I like it. Because yeah, I don't know, but I probably will still do most of the animation, I guess. But yeah, so that's that sad update. How long has it been? I don't know. It's been. I have no idea, but yeah, and a bunch of people asked the voice in it too, but I don't know. I just end up doing I like doing most of the main parts myself, even though I'm not really that good at them. Well, yeah. You won't. It's not so horrible that it ruins the video, but well, they're decent, I guess. But yeah, I also have this tendency. It's really with voice recordings, not animations. If I'll record a scene, like go to sleep, and then go to check the next day, and I think that sounds horrible. So then I go to re-record it. So that's also a waste of time, even though the first one probably wasn't that bad. I just, like I said, I have a high standard. So yeah. But like I said, it's not, because there have been like if I worked in a stop motion for a year, there would be like barely any videos for a year. That's what I'm saying basically. But because I've been working, I've done a lot of videos. It's yeah. So, and like I said, I would rather become a stop motion channel and work on improving the time it takes to make one, since that's rather important. But yeah, I'm going to finish it, and yeah, it won't look that horrible. Yeah, actually, I have stuff to look at, so why don't we do that? Here's some Comic-Con figures that I got these pictures like 2 weeks ago. Here is all new Captain America. He looks pretty cool. That's a good collectible figure. Okay, moving on. Probably $300. Probably $300. Then we have a DC guy to go along with the other Green Arrow one. Yay, Arsenal. And then we have something that's pretty darn cool. It's this thing, the Batman v Superman Batmobile and the Batman v Superman Batman minifig. This doesn't look that bad, and that's a nice piece. It looks really great for a small build. And the price of this set, it's gonna have something else in it too. It's not just this. It's gonna be $30. This is pretty impressive for $30 set. So yeah, Batman looks cool too. His belt is like a bit bright. I mean, just doesn't look like it'd be in. I don't know. It could be in the movie. But so, yeah, I don't know what I just did. Yeah, it looks really cool. I like the guns here. That was a nice job. It could be the new cape. I can't tell. Oh, he's got a silver batarang like the cheap knockoff Batman. Now you can get him officially, because I hate that. Like the deco ones don't even look like Lego minifigures. They just look like crap. Actually, they do. But yeah. So, all right, that's gonna wrap it up. So that's the update on that. And yeah, I would say like forget about The Dark Knight Comes Back until it actually comes out. That's what I always have to do when something I like says it's like gonna come out now. Oh yeah, like movies, for example, Deadpool, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, and what's the other one? I can't think of. I can't think of it now. Was it Marvel? Oh, Civil War. There we go. So yeah, and they're gonna make Civil War sets too, but I probably won't buy them. So that's that. So yeah, but my point is whenever something like that comes out in really far future, I have to think of other things. But then I always go, but wait, there's 2 superhero movies this summer, which is great. One of them being Ant-Man and the other being the Fan4Stick. So that should be fun. And what else is there? Is there anything else? No, Terminator sucked. What else was there? Came out recently. Oh, Jurassic World. I like that a lot. Some people didn't like it a lot. I was impressed by the CGI, sort of. I didn't think I would be. I thought the CGI was gonna just suck, and then I saw it, and I was like, oh, it actually looks good, and I like the ending. Oh, interesting. Funny bricks. Okay. No, don't go. Well, I'm gonna go animate now. So I guess that's better than sitting here, but yeah. Apologize for that. Like I said, in the future, I'm gonna probably say that, and I hope I don't lose subscribers, because in my opinion, stop motions are way cooler than playing video games. You want to watch people play Lego video games, go to other channels that actually get out the videos fast. And I don't think anyone cares, and I really don't care if I finish the Jurassic World gameplay. Video game gameplay, not just the movie. I hated Avengers 2. Yeah, I liked it, but I feel free to explain what's wrong with it in the comments below, because everyone has seen it by now. Like, seriously, I'll listen. Funny Bricks, because I don't know why, but I thought it was really good, and then I was really surprised by the ratings. The new Batman that Lego is making for BB's face doesn't look good. I wanted to join. Sorry. I kind of like talking to myself because I have no friends. Okay, then we'll see. I actually do. I just say that a lot as a terrible joke because it's not funny. That's seriously though. Funny Bricks. Please explain why. I want to talk about the movie. It's been it was funny because I was really hyped up for that movie for whatever reason. I guess the advertising. And I saw it, and it's funny because I thought it was really good, and I felt like I was missing something though. Maybe the hype was too much for the actual movie. But yeah, so Jurassic World was better than I thought. See, some people didn't like it. I liked it because of the CGI and stuff. No, that's not why. Even though, I mean, a lot of it was really dumb. But, what else is there? So, Tom could talk about Jurassic World. The ending surprised me. I mean, I'm sure everyone who cares has seen it, but I don't care. Well, I do care, but not enough to get the sets, because I don't know if I talked about this before, and I might have once. I know I actually talked about one of the sets, but what they did, and I didn't realize until I took a look at all the sets, is that they spread it out so that out of all the 6 sets, you either get 1 or 2 characters, like not even main characters, just people besides ACU guards, vets, or whatever else. Yeah. So like in the smaller sets you get 1, and then in like 2 of the sets you get 2 characters. That's it. And all the characters, like all the important people, are exclusive because of that, and it's really odd. I haven't seen them do that before. But yeah. So and I wish I could show you from that was weird. I wish I could show you from my iPod, but whenever I open the app and try to join, it always crashes and it's really sucky. So I don't know. Oh yeah, and most likely, maybe, because I've saved up to get a new camera, and I have the money. I just gotta wait for a good deal on the camera, because why pay more when you can pay less for the same thing? Because it makes Anyway, so I'm just waiting for a deal on it, and then I'll have it. But either way, I'm not using it for the first one, maybe for the second one, but no, because I think if I'm going to use it, I'm going to get Dragon Frame. So probably not for the second one either, because I'm not going to get Dragon Frame for a while. But I know the quality is way better on my iPod, which isn't the best. And I can also control focus. It's magical. But I can control focus, whereas on the iPod you touch, and sometimes what I hate is it when it's zooming like right towards the end, so it'll get it for like a split second, but then it'll go back out of focus. It really annoys me. I'm like, if I had that manual focus, I could just get it right focus perfectly. That was actually a problem with my Hobbit video something. It's actually like Akash commented on. Then I thought, I was like, what are you talking about? And like I just watched it now. I'm like, oh my god, they're out of focus. Okay, let's read this awesome review. Or yeah, sure. The whole plot was going everywhere. The movie seemed chopped up, too fast-paced, relying on too much CGI. It's true. Love moments between Hulk and Black Widow. That was dumb. Yeah. The end credit scene, too boring. Quicksilver, etc. I don't remember what the end credit scene was, but yeah. I agreed with a lot of that. I actually didn't like the CGI in that. I don't really like CGI in general, which is, yes, I'm that person, because unless you think it's real, there's no point. Which no one does, because we've gotten so used to that we can point it out, because there's been so many movies for like the past 15 years ish. No more than that. Past like 25 years. I don't know. I'm just thinking of Jurassic Park. When people couldn't tell because it was new. But yeah, I didn't like some of the Ultron CGI. Quicksilver, you just lost a sub. Okay, but I agree with you with some of that. But yeah, no, I hated that Hulk Black Widow thing. That was dumb, and the whole plot was messed up. So yeah, I agree with you with that. Um, and yeah, the one thing I noticed was like, especially on top of the whatever the truck, it was actually a Lego set. When Ultron was flying around or whatever, it seemed like he was moving too quickly. Like it doesn't seem like, well, I know they do, but like it seems like they need to add more just gravity in general. Also, the stupid camera was going everywhere. Why couldn't the camera be straight for once? That's true. Um, it's like when it gets to the point where you can't see what's happening, it's really bad. But I do like it in general. Well, when it's used properly, like not all the time, because I can stand it though. But I haven't seen it since the theater, so I can't relate to every single thing. But yeah, I don't know. And for like, so my point was when I thought he was flying around, I thought he was going way too fast. Like Ultron, he was just like zipping around everywhere. I'm like, he's like a giant metal object. He's not just weightless. It's they need to work on that more. Some CGI looks good. The CGI was not good. Jurassic World CGI. Some people disagree with me. Oh, what's a good topic? Which one was better, Jurassic Park 2 or 3? I don't know if either anyone in the comments has seen it, but if anyone has, please put your opinion in the comments below, because that's an interesting conversation. I know people in real life, I know who support either side. I personally think the third one's better than the second one, but everyone who's arguing that the second one's better is just going to use a stupid raptor in the plane clip. But no, I'll just use the clip where Jeff Goldblum screams Sarah with no emotion over and over. It's really great. I laughed at that when I saw it, but yeah. Because I know some people actually saw it in theaters, but I just saw it the week that Jurassic World came out because I wanted to see all of them. Even though I didn't know this when I saw them, but I should have. I was like, whenever I watch a movie, I usually look into the background. Like I like watching, if it's good enough, I like watching, or if I'm interested in how they did a certain effect, I like watching the B-roll or BTS, stuff like that. And I'll look up how they did certain effects. Like Pirates of the Caribbean, Davy Jones. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading. But I was going to say Pirates of the Caribbean, I wondered how they did Davy Jones. And so, yeah, I looked that up. It's cool. Because, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I knew it was CGI, obviously, but, like, I was just looking up what it... No, actually, I looked it up to see what it looked like. And I was impressed. I was not disappointed. The scene where he's rolling the dice, Will Turner, and they're all there. It's like 10 guys with the dot suits on, because to track them. And then it was just Will Turner sitting there. It was so funny. But it looked good in the end, for the most part. CGI was acceptable for the time. Yeah, pretty good for Davy Jones, too. Also, look at Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron clip 1 on YouTube. The whole damn thing is CGI. Like, seriously, is that what younglings like? Yeah, I get tired of the CGI, too. Like I said, I'm not a CGI hater when it's used. Actually, I am. Like, honestly, if I were to make a movie, I would not use CGI unless you couldn't notice it. So, like, maybe to do stunts that couldn't be done. But, like, not to fake out the stunts either. Because I don't want stuff looking fake. If I ever made, like, a movie like that, I won't want my stuff looking fake. I want it to look real. And just when you have a bunch of CGI people flying around the screen, it doesn't look real. So yeah, I don't really like CGI these days because it doesn't seem realistic anymore. Either that or just everyone uses it really poorly. But hey, and when I don't like CGI things flying around the screen, I'm not talking about animated things. That's different. When they're supposed to be real and they're just like, what? I'm thinking of like because honestly, okay, so Ultron CGI, Hulk CGI, Iron Man CGI. It's so ridiculous. It's like, yeah, so many of these things. And then also Quicksilver was like the slowest speedster ever. But compared to the recent TV shows and compared to the Flash TV show, not recent, compared to the Flash TV show and the Quicksilver and Days of Future Past, that was an awesome scene. I like DC more, but gosh, some of those movies are very good. Marvel movies. Also, saw Terminator Genesis on July 1st. There was only 6 people in the theater. Well, when I saw Jurassic World the day after it came out, the whole theater was packed. Yeah. Well, when I saw Age of Ultron, it was all packed, but that was April 30th because if any of you guys heard of they did the Marvel Marathon where they went from Wednesday whatever to Thursday night, and so that because of the Marvel Marathon showing Age of Ultron a couple hours before the midnight when it came out or whatever, all the movie theaters started showing it at that time anyway. So that's when I saw it, and it was packed there. Jurassic World, I did not see it opening day. June 12th, I saw it. That was a Friday. I might have seen it. I have no idea. Monday. Did I see it Monday? I might have seen it that Monday. But it was not that crowded. Yeah. It was not very crowded at all, actually. And then I'm not going to see Terminator Genesis. So whatever. I haven't seen any other Terminator anyway. But yeah. So there's that. All right. I think I'm going to go now because I'm tired and I want to finish this scene that I'm animating so that I don't have to keep saying sorry again. But basically. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. For right now, this is LEGOBrickFan Productions signing out.